Ugh, with too much monster, not enough root beer. Anyways, Bethesda rolls E3 off to a good start. I'm going to say announce a lot of things, but the big one for me, of course, since you've seen my previous rant, is Fallout 4, which, in my opinion, has changed drastically. That rant came from a place of financial problems, and that can do a lot of things to a person. Let's just say that. And I didn't want to mean any malice towards the game, because I actually did have some thoughts of getting it. It's not like I don't want a next-gen console. It's just I don't feel like I'm ready for get one. That's the problem. And I really do want this game, because from what the sources I've seen, they've already made a release date for November the 10th, I think. And, that's fine. Of course, we can't be too certain in this game industry. Pretty much every company, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo are guilty of it. They'll set a release date, and, people are like, can't wait. But then you got people like me are like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to wait till next year, because I know they're probably going to delay it. Because, I'd rather have a delayed game for maybe halfway through the next year than a game that's released and rushed. Finish it, is all I'm saying. But in terms of E3, I think that things are going okay. I'm seeing a lot of conferences that are, showing up, some that are coming out today. I think, I'm not sure who it is. I think it's Microsoft. Either Microsoft or Sony, I can't remember the list, has their conference is going to be in an hour, 1 o'clock, 1 p.m., whatever. But to be honest, and this isn't any malice towards E3 or anyone who likes it, I will say something if something interesting comes, but I don't plan on doing anything E3 related. I just want to be honest, I guess I just want to be an observer. Even though nobody really cares, I guess I just want to observe from the sidelines of what things are to come. Because, of course, we're going to have a lot of people, it's E3, so I'm prepared to see the hype balloons get deflated. I'm prepared to see. I'm actually waiting on, hopefully it's this Wednesday, or next Wednesday, when Zero Punctuation Yahtzee does his E3 video, because I find his E3 videos entertaining. Because I don't have good internet connection, and I don't have time to sit through like a literal hour of prattling nonsense from a guy in a business suit about how great the game is, even though the game is even out or in development. Basically getting us hyped up for the game. And, there's so few trailers, we'll have a good laugh. They'll say a few things that'll make people clap. They'll say a few things that make people boo. I basically just described the entire Sony trailer. Well, Sony conference, Sony trailer. Come on now. Anyways, I guess I'll look at some things, but I'm not too into E3. To be honest, I'm just not that enticed in E3 as I was last year, the year before, or the year before that. I actually started watching E3 around, I think, 2010 or 2011. I'm not sure. But I liked it, and I've been watching it ever since. Yeah, I know, I'm very young. It's the fact that I just didn't really care about E3 before that time. And I'm starting to not care about it, because hype is a really, really bad thing, and it can ruin a lot of things. Even though the game might be the best thing ever, or just plain flat out awful, being hyped for something and setting your own standards a little too high can outright ruin the game experience for you. We've all had that happen to us. This isn't necessarily just a gaming thing. You hype up this episode or movie and it just isn't as good as you think it is. That happens. I mean, it's normal. It's just how we humans are. We want to expect the best out of things. But sometimes some of us take it extra far and expect too much. and listen to me right along. I haven't even got into what I'm supposed to be talking about. I just want to say that I'm one less person who isn't famous at all that you have to worry about talking shit about E3. That's all it is. I don't know. I might. I'm not sure. Because, of course, I am working. I work 3 times a day. Well, not 3 times a day. 3 days a week. Sorry. Can't talk today. I'm sorry. Anyway, what I really want to say is that I saw the trailer for Fallout 4. Well, the gameplay trailer. And it looked good. I'm not gonna lie. It looked good. I just want to bring up briefly that I don't really like the people who are dissing the graphics, because this is actually one of the fucking problems I have with next-gen gaming. Like I've told all my friends on the internet and gaming friends in real life, like, I see the next-gen consoles, primarily the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, Nintendo's doing whatever the fuck they want. I don't even know. You just, whatever fucking happens, happens. You can avoid everything Nintendo does, and you won't lose any sleep over it. I don't understand why people are so up in arms about Nintendo. You shouldn't be losing sleep over them. Even if you're a fan, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, regardless. I am looking forward to seeing maybe a trailer or something from what they're now dubbing Super Mario Maker. I am, and first 5 minutes when the game is actually released, I'm gonna see 5 minutes. Whatever time you want to put, I welcome it. We're gonna have our remakes of World 1-1. I guarantee it. But anyways, what I can't stand about the people against Fallout 4 is that, like, this is exactly why I have a slight malice for next gen, because people are making it about power and no style. And what I mean by that is, it's pushing how powerful the system is, and only that, nothing else. It's okay to push the power of the system, I understand that. That's, in a vacuum, is not fine. Don't make that your main selling point. That's why people like me that's our argument for graphics over gameplay. People don't understand this. You see people from all crowds, the PC crowd mostly, they're like, why are people, you don't care about graphics at all, you want your games to look like shit? No, that's not our argument. Our argument is that shouldn't be your main selling point to a video game. That's not what video game has never been about. It's not been about how great the thing looks. We got to that point in the 90s. In the early and late 90s. It took the Atari Jaguar for us to understand that extra graphics don't mean anything unless the gameplay's good. Like I always tell people, I want to play a video game because I want to get immersed in the story, the atmosphere, the levels, and the world that these developers built. If I can't do that, and it's just this big showcase of graphics, I might as well be at a fucking art gallery, which would be more entertaining because I'm into art. That's what I should be doing, instead of playing a game that's nothing but this art show. Not even a good art show. It's just a bunch of good-looking things running around on screen, aka the order 1886 or 88 or whatever it's called, or 1888. And that's that one right, that game right there is a prime example of this. Like, pushing fucking gorgeous looking graphics. It is the most gorgeous game on the PlayStation 4 that I won't be getting. I don't know when I'm going to get my PlayStation 4. Maybe this week, next week. But I won't be getting that game first or anytime. I may get it off the red box if I feel like it. And I'm probably going to be going towards, leaning towards gameplay. I might rent it off there. Other than that, I don't care about the game. Because I played it and I didn't like it. Anyways, so Fallout 4, what do you think? I think the game looks good. For what it's worth, it looks stable, okay? I see a lot of people now that what are people in the, the whole Fallout 4 trailer, they're talking shit about the game. Oh, it doesn't look good. Now they're like, you know what? It comes to the point where you don't care that much about graphics as long as the game looks okay in terms of things. And that's what I think the game looks. It doesn't look comparable to The Order 1888 or Infamous The Second Son, a game that I think is colorful, or even Little Big Planet 3. But it's stable enough for you to call it a next-gen console game, or a next-gen game. That's what my line is. I don't know where my top line is for that. I don't know where I set the standard for all that. I'm not sure. I don't even know where my bottom of the barrel is for this generation of horrible to good graphics. But that's just what I want to say. If something interesting E3 related comes up, I might cover Super Mario Maker or anything about Nintendo or even Sony, because I'm leaning toward the PlayStation 4. So the Uncharted 4, I guess it looks great. I haven't seen much of it besides the gaming format I have over here next to me. From let's see, Uncharted 4 Thief's End, issue 262. I'm not sure what month it came out. I know it came out this year, the Game Informer, but I'm rambling now. I've run out of things to say, and I think someone is cutting grass outside. That's the reason why you hear all that noise. Anyways, tell me what you think if you care. You give a shit about Fallout 4? You just think that they're wasting their time making it, or you're just worried about something else E3 related? So, without further ado, I say goodbye.